in Rocky Top. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Titans, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Volunteers will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense will go to work first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Titans decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So Tennessee's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smallwood. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one. Connection to the right. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Snagged in the middle, it's Hall. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on second and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Titans. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen.
Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Looking for the time with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air, it's Beebe. Got his man. Just about as basic as you can get and effective if you execute.
Well executed. QB, nice job putting the football out in front of his receiver where he can advance it.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The Titans can really attack on this second and short. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Titans are on the move. They're testing the right side here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Titans. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Leaves it with the back. And the big defensive front. It's the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Smallwood. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. See how the D reacts. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. Drag down, but there. Singing Rocky Top. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Titans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollard with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. It seems some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Back to pass, it's Beebe. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Titans will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Tennessee's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. performance, David, last time out. He was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Volunteers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Soften them up with a run, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. They've got it inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28, it's first down. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. Touchdown ball! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Working that left side now. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Titans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback adapted. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Titans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. A strike downfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Vols will hustle with the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Purdue managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Lafayette had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. We'll see a lot of games that
breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose it, even though it's a completion. They lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarters, they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And the Titans send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting tackled to the ground.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tennessee. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So here is the Tennessee offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Release to the back. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Titans will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. On target to the left. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry that this quarterback has with his group of wide receivers, and you see that in the timing of these throws.
And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Punts it out of the air.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver, running the drag route, knows when to throw, and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smallwood. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Titans moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. One more snap coming before halftime. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
The Titans will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Turning it on. Touchdown ball. And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical. Precision passing. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Beebe. Flips it out in the flat. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. At the 20. Touchdown Volunteer. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
35, Royals, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Titans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Fires on the move. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Morris.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his man. It's Morris. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. He's got the back in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. There he goes. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Titans will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. It'll be a draw. Makes his man miss. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the 2nd level. Beautiful execution.
The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's a draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now improvising. Got out of trouble and throws. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Here we go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground.
Touchdown ball! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game. Seeing this offense go up and down the field, they've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Bailey. Bringing the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. That's reeled in. It's key. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need. To move the ball down the field. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Fakes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Hall. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And that's good enough.
To the air, it's Bailey. Makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 35 over Kent State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give and tick, 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 tick. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to him.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He rifles one deep to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Find space on the right. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. White going to attack through the air. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness